What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about the statement that Drake had made for the new album that he did with Party Next Door. It looks like Drake had made a statement over there at Apple Music. Apple Music actually puts reviews for the albums as soon as they release. I guess they give a description and they let you read whatever it is that they think of the album and the artist that dropped it, whatever the case may be. But apparently, an artist could actually remove the description that Apple Music puts, and you could put your own description there for the album. So it looks like Drake, it says here from Apple Music, a note from the artist, Triple S for You, 74 personal minutes by Party Next Door and Drake for the city of Toronto, for Canada, and for the world that has tuned in to the sound of ours from time. OVO, OMO, Farina. And then it's quoted here. Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck and family fortunes. You, most likely in the near future. Now, you would think that this is a quote that he's leaving for himself, but basically, he takes this time to refer to other people and what they would think in the near future. Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck and family fortunes. Now, who at the time was Drake referring to when he was talking about somebody's family? I wonder. I wonder. Could it be Kendrick? I mean, I know that was the person that he talked about when it came to his family, when he brought up Whitney, bringing up family, and it's still continuing to do it after he made this statement. Bringing up family, bro, bringing up family again. This is crazy because it's the fact that you're talking about someone reflecting on the things that they've done or the things that they will go through because of karma that is affecting them and is affecting their luck, but also throwing shade to family. How would karma disrupt somebody's family? What are you trying to imply? Family fortunes? Safe to say that if we're talking about luck, family fortunes is going to mean fortune as in chance or fortune as in luck as well. I don't think that this means family fortune as in money or anything like that. So who are you implying this for? If I got to put my money on it, bro, I think he's going at Kendrick and the subliminal message that he left under his album's description. And you really got to think about what he's saying here. Doesn't feel like he's trying to say anybody's name, but the quote is something of regret. How you did something to reverse your luck and the luck of your family. And this is Drake again playing victim. This was Drake implying that he did no wrong, that this was something that was all against him, playing victim all over again, trying to speak from another person's perspective by putting quotables that nobody even said. Nobody ever said this. Said no one ever. But this is implicating regret. Someone implicating regret of something or something that someone did to someone, possibly like beating you in a rap battle. But again, just say his name, bro. Just say his name. We know the only person that you were talking about when it came to family was Kendrick, when you were talking about his wife, when you were saying it in push ups, when you were talking about stuff in Family Matters, when you were talking about his aunt, Auntie Diaries, all that, bro. Remember, Family Matters, he was like, "Where's your uncle at? Because I want to speak to the man of the house." Everything, bro. Everything that Drake has said up until this point was in regards to Kendrick and his family and others that he was beefing with. You could say this is to be implied to everybody that he's beefing with, but we know the only people that he mentioned by family was Kendrick Lamar. Multiple family members. That's the crazy part. Truth be told, bro, I think that he put this in the Apple Music description to give that message out for people to read. And it looks like he wants people to understand that eventually he's going to try to get some type of get back that will make people think that karma was intended to get them because of what they did to Drake, is what he's really saying. Bro, it's just crazy. Like the fact that he thinks that he's still the victim in this situation is insane, bro. I just can't even fathom how he thinks that he's like the only person that didn't do anything wrong. Like, what are we talking about, bro? This was a battle where someone said something to you and you said something to them. He's going to continue to play this role, to play this card, and then drop this album to make people feel like he's trying to get the party lit and trying not to beef anymore. But it's so much passive aggressive undertones that are being said within this album, whether it's the lyrics, the description, whatever the case may be. he's trying to imply these remarks that he's trying to let people know, seemingly while dropping this album. And it's clear that he's trying to leave a message for people. It's not really for a song or a collaboration that he wants to do with Party Next Door. I don't really see Party Next Door in the conversation after this album dropped. It's Drake and Party Next Door, even put Party Next Door in capitalization, but yet people are still talking about Drake. Nobody's even talked about Party Next Door at all, except the fact that he potentially took the art idea from other artist from Toronto. That's the only thing that people have talked about when it came to Party Next Door. So I don't think this is just a collaboration album that Drake wanted to put out for Valentine's Day. The songs don't even feel like love songs. They just feel like something that girls will listen to, like Lash Tech music or something. But there is definitely some other type of intent when dropping this album. I don't think he's trying to do an R&B album. I don't think he's trying to do any of that. I think he's just trying to get a point across, but also not trying to make it the forefront of the album itself. In the album, though, he says that he has something for us in the summer. So we'll see if he actually names Kendrick again, or if he decides not to say anything. Again, with everything being said, this is all just subliminals. Just say his name, bro. Just say it. Why can't you just say his name? Why are you going to do all this? Change the description on Apple Music. Go to the notes. Get a note from an artist. Shout out Toronto for like a real quick second. And then just put like this real ominous, real vague quotation about somebody who's talking about themselves in the near future. Like, nobody said this, guy. Nobody said this at all. And I'll be real, bro. No one will ever say this. If anybody could quote this about themselves, or if anything, it should be you, Drake. We'll see how the first week sell do. We'll see how everything goes from here on out. See if he decides to leave another message, or if he decides to say something again. I'm sure this is not the only time that we're going to hear about Drake promoting the album, saying something. I believe he still might be in the middle of his tour. I think he finished the last of his tour in Melbourne. But as his concerts have been going, he's been changing lyrics and saying things from side to side, from here to here. So him doing that in the first place, I'm not surprised that he changed the description with this real vague quotation. But if anybody could relate to that quotation, bro, it'll be Drake. But y'all can tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.